Hey guys, welcome to my Pokemon strategy guide. Today we're on episode 2, which is going to teach you all about your Pokedex and the inner workings. So, as you know, every Pokemon's strengths and weaknesses are determined by 6 base stats. These base stats are HP, which is your health, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. It's really important you pay close attention to these stats to make sure that your Pokemon excel in one area over another. You can see on here that this little Pikachu has got a super high special attack. It's in red and it's got a low attack which is in blue. Now I'm going to tell you how you can figure out what that actually means. So HP is the base stat that determines hit points of a Pokemon or health. When they get hit by an attack, their HP decreases. It's really important that you have a high HP. Attack is the base stat that determines the physical power of a Pokemon. So for example, Body Slam will rely on the attack stat for the amount of damage that it deals to its opposing Pokemon. Now of course, opposite to that is the defense, which is the base stat that determines how much damage a Pokemon can resist from just physical attacks. Now then, special attack is where it gets a bit more confusing. This is the base stat that determines the special power of your Pokemon. So for example, a special attack like Flamethrower will rely on the special attack stat. Now I'll tell you how to find out which type of move is special or regular later on. And finally, the special defense is the base stat that determines how much damage that of course a Pokemon can resist from special attack only, not from a regular physical attack. And then finally, the speed is the base stat that determines the Pokemon where it will strike in a battle. So you want a high speed so that it attacks first. That might not be a huge deal in a single battle, but if there's 3 Pokemon against 1, then that could be really important later on down the line. So here I've got a little video that I'm going to show you of me playing and looking in my Pokedex. Okay, so here I am. I've opened up my Pokedex. Now, once you get there, you click R to go to your boxes, and that will bring you over to where you go. So here I've got 2 Thievals side by side so that I can compare what they look like. So they're both, one's a 65, one's a 37. That will obviously have some impact on the stats, but what I want to do is I want to show you the different colours. So let's check summary, and we can delve deeper and look for the diamond inside. So scoot over, and here you can see that the attack is in blue and the special defense is in red. What does that mean? Well, if you look carefully, scoot over, it says here that this Pokemon is calm by nature, and the calm nature gives an attack a decrease, but it gives your special attack an increase. Here's my second Thievul. Now this time, his special defense is lowered, but his defense is higher. Why has that happened? Well, here you go. This one is lax by nature. So we have to start to think about the types of natures that these Pokemon actually have. So I'm going to scoot back, and then let's check out Whiscash. So check his summary. Now this one is water and ground type. Let's go across. He's got super high HP. You can see it's prolonged up there. But then his speed has had a decrease. His attack has had an increase. Now it's really important to go and check those natures. So this one is pretty brave. And that means that these attack and speed have had an impact on his nature. It's really confusing, but once you start to delve deeper, you can decide which one of these Pokemon you think would have a better chance. Now this one is a brave one, which is the exact same. So my 2 here are similar, so simply I have to look at the numbers. I've got 2 Onix here, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go into my summary and check the Onix. So here's my first Onix. He's got really high defense, but if you can see, his attack has been lowered, but his speed has had an increase. Why has that happened? Well, that's due to his nature. This one is timid, which has given those 2 specific stats the change. So my next one has got a really boosted special defense, but its attack has been lowered. This one isn't optimal. This one has got the calm nature, just like the Feeble had earlier. So it's really important that you delve deep into your Pokedex and examine what your Pokemon are actually like. So it's good to look at the diamonds, the purple diamond that we've just looked at here, and make sure that it's nicely spaced, but it's also important that you scoot across to look at the nature of your Pokemon as well. So, as promised, I will show you what this actually means. So up here you can see that there are different types and how it affects it. So if you have a lonely type, for example, what's going to happen is your defense will be decreased, but your attack will be increased. If you have a lax Pokemon, for example, your special defense will be decreased, but your defense will be increased. It's really important that you start to look and read these tables and to cross-examine how your Pokemon behaves. Now, actually, does that make any difference? Why am I even telling you this? Actually, it does. For example, if you have a Pokemon who has got lots of special attacks in your TMs, and then you start to give it, you choose an adamant nature, which means his special attack is not going to be as effective. That's why it's really important that you go across and take the time to check the nature as well of your Pokemon. So I've got two examples here to show you. Here I've got a little Pikachu at the top. Now he has got a really balanced spectrum, you can see there. He doesn't have anything that's particularly high or particularly low. His speed, however, is one of his highest. You can see that his speed is 88. However, his speed is in blue, which means that it's taken a hit, it's decreased due to his nature. And you can see that his special defense is higher, but actually it's just middling. So perhaps you need to choose a different natured Pikachu. Let's have a look at this Gengar down here. So he has got really high special attack. You can see his special attack is poking up in that corner. But his attack is actually quite low. And that's the one that's had, this attack here has had the decrease due to his nature. Should I change him? No, you don't need to change it. And the reason you don't is because you will give this Pokemon all the special attack moves. Don't give him the physical moves, give him all the special moves instead, and then you'll have a really strong Pokemon. His special defense and his defense are quite equally balanced, so it's perfect. And then his speed has had the increase, which is perfect as well. You never ever want to worry about having the speed. You want to attack first in the battle. So I think this one here is a perfect Pokemon to choose. This one, not so much. It's really important that you check the shape of your Pokemon, of the diamond, the purple diamond, and you check the opposing. So have you got higher special or attack? And then you want to pump your stats into the one that's highest already. If you've got a higher attack, don't go choosing a nature that gives a boost to the special attack. Choose a nature that gives a boost to the attack. And that is how you will pick the perfect Pokemon to put into your party. You can also, later on, go and examine the mints, which will help to change the nature and give even more attack, even more boosts to your attack or special attack. Now this one is a little more complicated. I'm not going to go into the details of that, but what you can do is you can do some research on Pokemon mints later on, which can give those extra boosts to your Pokemon. So once you've beat Sword and Shield, you can buy the mints at the Battle Tower up at Wyndon Tower. And they are 50 BP, which are battle points, and you can only earn those battle points once you finish the game and battled at the Battle Tower. I bet you didn't know that. Okay, so that is it from me today. Game over. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and tune in next week for even more Pokemon tips.